What's up? Welcome to One Beat Vlog. I wanted to share with you something today out of what I've been reading, but first of all, I will ask you to take notice of the website. You'll notice there's been a banner change and a logo change for One Beat. So if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see the logo change. If you look at our website, you'll see the banner change, or our Facebook page. That's a really exciting development. We are kind of waiting for a logo, so that's something new for us. Also, I just wanted to, like I said, I want to share with you something that I've been reading. And the elder board at my church and I have been going through this book, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. It's an excellent book. If you haven't read it, you should. But in the reading of this book, the thought of consistency keeps popping up into my mind. Because the thing is, in our ministry, consistency is huge. People want to know what to expect from you. People don't like change. My wife, yesterday, we were eating at Red Robin, and I decided to order sweet potato fries, and she said, I don't like change, because as humans, we don't like change in our life, or dramatic change in our life, more often than not. So the thing is, I want to talk about consistency, and I think of two different models of consistency. First of all, I think of my parents. My parents were at every sporting event, every show choir competition, and yes, I was an all-state football player as well as a show choir dance captain, just to throw that out there. But the thing is, my parents were always there. My dad was at a lot of practices. My mom and dad helped cook chili for our Little League games. They wore the whole blue, sky blue and dark blue for my high school games. My parents were always there. Actually, the only game I can think of that my dad wasn't there for was when I was a junior in high school and he was in a life-threatening car accident. So they're a model of consistency to me because my parents were always there for me. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she was always at home when I got home. That was a huge model of consistency in my life. My dad was always reading his Bible, always pushing me to read my Bible. So consistency was huge in the way my parents raised me as well as my brother and sister. Also, I think of a friend of mine by the name of Leslie Hunt. Leslie and I were really good friends growing up, and she had perfect attendance through high school. Didn't even miss those days that you didn't have exams and so you could miss. And the high school tried to tell her that she had missed a day, and she fought it so she could get that perfect attendance pin to wear on her cap and gown when she graduated. So Leslie was a picture of consistency as far as that goes. So I want to encourage you guys, whether you're a parent or a youth worker, to be consistent in your students' lives. First of all, be present. Be consistently there. Be at their sporting events. Be at McDonald's every morning that you ask them to be there. Be someone who is present in their lives and someone that they see in front of them. Secondly, be prepared. If you ask a student to meet for accountability or whatever like that, be prepared. Parents, be prepared to answer those tough questions. You know what their questions are going to be, even if they're not asking them yet. Eventually, you're going to have the talk, as uncomfortable as that may be. So be ready and prepared to have those talks with them. I know I asked a ton of questions as a kid. My parents must have died just wanting me to shut up sometimes. But the thing is, my parents were always willing and prepared to answer my questions. And lastly, be someone who's trustworthy. You want students to be able to come to you. If you're someone who betrays trust and is never on time, never prepared, never consistent, then students aren't going to share the things that are really on their hearts and minds. It takes time. We were talking in our elder board meeting this past week about how trust takes a lifetime to build, and it only takes a second to lose it. So you've got to build trust with your students, and that's all done through consistency. Consistency is huge in our ministry. In a world where our students are losing parents, most of your students are probably in a divorced parent situation. They need someone who's consistent in their life and consistently loves them regardless of where they're coming from. Guys, consistency is key in reaching out to this generation of students in particular. So be present, be prepared, and be trustworthy. Your students are longing for your consistency. See you guys later. Peace.